This is Rosa Kelly. Welcome to a new video class. So today we're going to be creating this beautiful folio using the Yuletide paper collection. This is a collection by Blue Fern Studios, and this is actually the project for my subscription box for the month of December. So if you're subscribed to the box, thank you so much, and I hope that you guys enjoy the paper collection that was selected for this month. And so yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look. So this book measures 8.5 by 8.5, and it has a 1.5 inch spine, and it is a really fun interactive folio. So let me just give you a look here on the back. So if you were not part of the subscription box, the paper collection again is Yuletide by Blue Fern Studios, and this is the 8 by 8 size. So this book measures 8.5 by 8.5, and we have a 1.5 inch spine. On the front here we have these beautiful flowers. These are by Prima, and I added a little piece of cardstock here as a photo mat, so we can go ahead and add a picture on the front. Of course, I didn't glue this because I don't know what size picture I'm gonna put here, but I went ahead and cut an opening onto the cardstock so this image can sit on top of the picture once we add it. And so yeah, so that is the front. Here is the back, and let's take a look inside. So when you open this book, we're gonna have two different sections here, and on this left side we have a little opening, place for a picture or journal, and then we have the beautiful image. So now the paper collection comes with there's not a lot of pages, so I did a lot of complementary with the red and the white cardstock. So this opens up like that, and then over here, place for pictures. You can do a collage or you can do a large image. Same thing on this side. This opens to the side like this, and then we have two 4x6 photo mats, and then this open up. You can add another one back there, and then this also opens here to the side, and over here we have a waterfall. So these all open up like that. So again, you can put 4x6 pictures, and of course you can put them on both sides, and then this whole thing opens and place for a 5x7. And then over here again, the beautiful paper collection is just so pretty. And then so places for pictures. This opens up like that. Places for pictures. I didn't want to put a whole lot of red everywhere, so I mixed it up with the white. So also you can use the white to, if you wanted to put a picture, and then do journaling if you wanted to, or you can just fill it with pictures. Large place for a picture here. So this is a 7.5 by 7.5. And so yeah, this closes up like that. So then this section opens up, and then we have a double pop-up or 3D page here, so you can add a picture there and another one down here, and then of course a larger area for pictures. And then this whole thing opens up. So I created these little tabs using my leftovers, and I just really like how this looks. So it indicates that this page opens, and so this opens up like that. And here we have a double again, another 3D page to put two pictures, and then also more places for pictures on the side. And then this closes up and closes up, and back here we have a little hidden little pull out, and so this comes all the way out, and it's just kind of like a little folder where you can add more pictures. And I added another one of these little tabs, and then this just goes back here on the back of the page. So I always like having a little hidden pocket somewhere. So then this closes, and then this whole thing closes up like that. Then over here, this is another one of my favorite images. I mean, I love them all, and they're probably all my favorites, but this one is just so pretty, how they're ice skating, and she's just so beautiful. And then again, you can put a picture here on the side. This opens up like that. Again, beautiful design paper, so place for a picture. And then we have the red cardstock, and then over here we have a like an accordion fold trifold. So this opens down, And you're gonna see a lot of white because I obviously didn't have a lot of paper, but I still wanted to make a really fun interactive book. And again, this would all be filled up with pictures, so I did a little collage here. You can also do that, so if you don't want to see a lot of the white, you can break it down and make separate photo mats, but since I'll probably just be doing more 4x6s and journaling on the side on this book. And then this also opens up like that, so again, large place for a picture, and then just a little collage. And then this opens here, so another collage there, and then this opens one more time, and then another one of these side opening pages. So I like the side openings because you can put a large picture and then just you can use the whole area to document and journal, or again you can collage and put small pictures there. And then back here, the beautiful paper collection, so I try to incorporate a little bit of the paper so we always have something beautiful to look at. And then on this side, as you can see, another pull tab, so you slide this out, and this is a kind of like a little sliding page, and this is attached to the book, so that one does not come out. And then another one of these beautiful images, look how pretty. And then this opens up, so places for, you can put an 8x7 here, and then this opens and we have a pop-up, so place for pictures, same here. And then over here a place for a picture, which is also another little pop-up. So I like this double pop-up page. And then back here I just made this into a pocket, so two 5x7, 5x3.5 photo places, and this whole thing closes and slides into the folio like that. So it's almost like a 3-section folio, but one is kind of like a hidden page there. And so yeah, that is what we are going to be making. I hope that you guys enjoy the walkthrough, and now let's get right to it.